Hi, Peter Windsor here. Just been asked to speculate on what we might see in the 2020 Formula One season. Well, at the risk of stating the obvious, Lewis Hamilton has got to be your best bet to be world champion again, to win a 7th world championship. I say that not because he's just been doing a lot of winning and it's an easy thing to say and predict, but because I think he's actually a better driver now than he was 3 or 4 races ago. Since he clinched the title in Austin, he's been working very hard on a couple of other areas of his vernacular. And we saw that in Abu Dhabi. He got the pole, he led from start to finish, just beautiful to watch. And I think that's the Lewis you're going to see hitting the ground in 2020. I think if you wanted to have a bit of an aggressive bet, you'd go for Max Verstappen to win the championship for Red Bull Honda. A lot's got to go right for them, a lot's got to go wrong for Mercedes for that to happen. But there's no doubt that if there's a slight gap in the door, Max Verstappen will walk straight through it. So he's a guy that you could put a bit of money on as a side bet just to make sure that you got everything covered. Ferrari, you ask? Well, I think the problem with Ferrari is that they've got 2 drivers there that will take points from one another in 2020. And I say that under the heading that if they have a really good car, a championship winning car, it's maybe a little bit quicker than the Mercedes, quicker than the Red Bull Honda. If they're in that situation, for sure, Sebastian Vettel will take points from Charles Leclerc and vice versa. And it'll be very difficult for them to win a driver's championship. And that's what we're talking about here, a driver's championship. In terms of the Formula One Constructors' Championship, again, I think Mercedes for 2020, although I think Ferrari will be strongly placed to finish second, because even if they got 2 drivers taking points from one another for the driver's title, that won't impact the Constructors' World Championship, because points are points, regardless of who scores them. So Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, Honda there. Something else you might want to look at to see if you can get a bet on it would be Williams. I think Williams will have a much better year in 2020 than they have over the last 2 or 3 seasons. I think you can get a bet on George Russell to score points, for example. And I think you could get Williams maybe finishing 6th in the Constructors' Championship in 2020. That would be quite a good bet. Enjoy.